We are excited to offer probate services for people in Midwest City, Oklahoma. When it comes to probating a loved one's estate, it's very important to find the right probate attorney to ensure that the administration is carried out in the most efficient and effective manner. You don't want to waste time and you don't want to waste money.
And a contest here would just be a waste of time and money.
If you're an heir, you have most likely not had to experience the pain of a probate process. Probate law is the process of administering a deceased person's estate. Your loved one's estate is unique and it involves the distribution of assets to the rightful heirs. This process is necessary to ensure that the deceased person's wishes are carried out and that their assets are distributed according to their wishes. Probate law can be complex and often a lengthy process. It can be helpful to have the right assistance of an experienced probate attorney who is familiar with probate law. The attorney will be able to provide advice on the best course of action and help ensure that the estate is handled in a manner that is consistent with the wishes of your loved one. Most probate attorneys will provide a free consultation to go over the information with you. A lot depends on whether there's a will, a trust, or they had no planning at all. Zero. Probate is a legal process of settling their estate and distributing their assets to their heirs and beneficiaries. It can be a lengthy and complex process depending on the size of the estate and the number of beneficiaries. The executor of the estate is responsible for gathering all of the deceased assets, including real estate, investments, bank accounts, and personal property. They must also pay any outstanding debts such as credit card balances, medical bills, mortgages, and other personal loans that they may have had, that your loved one may have had. In addition, they must identify and locate all of the beneficiaries of the estate and distribute the assets according to the deceased person's wishes, or if they did nothing at all, according to your state's laws of intestate succession. This can be a complicated process as it requires the executor to locate and identify all of the assets, determine the value of those assets, pay outstanding debts, and then divide the remaining assets between the beneficiaries that they have found. The average time it takes to complete a probate is usually 4 to 7 months. It's important to know that the executor, the personal representative, is responsible for ensuring that the wishes of the deceased person are carried out. That's the goal. What are the most common issues that can arise during a probate? The biggest issue during a probate is the family fighting over assets. And it's not usually about the money. And I think that's because there's a finite amount of money. They all know what there is. There's $50,000, $100,000, or $10,000. The biggest fights, hands down, involve personal items. For example, who gets that painting that's been over the fireplace for years? That painting is usually a family heirloom, and it can be a source of contention between the brothers and the sisters. It can be difficult to decide who should get that painting, especially if it has been in the family for generations and generations. However, with the right team, the situation can actually be done with the least amount of fighting and suffering between the family members. But everybody has to get along. Despite everyone's best efforts, fighting over personal items is often the biggest expense to an estate. If the family fights, then you have to go to court, and that's gonna get really expensive very quickly. I know I've thrown a lot at you today, so that's why we've prepared our free guide on estate planning. I'll put a link to it in the description below and in the comment section below that so that you can download it and get started in the right direction. And to help you out even more, watch this video up here and this video up here. If you enjoyed this video, then guys, please smash that subscribe button and click on the like button. And also click on that little bell so you'll get notified every time we post a new video. Have a great day and an awesome week. And as always, thanks for watching.